What's up, Chill Guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Chill Guys Show. Today we've got an absolute banger video for you.
A niche banger for you all. Never done before.
Take it away.
Oh, yeah, so today we're going to be talking about Anderson Silva and how he would do against the top 15 at middleweight right now.
The Spider
Silva. Now, there's been a lot of debate about how Anderson Silva versus Sean Strickland would go after Sean Strickland won the belt against Hamza Chimaev recently. And I've seen a lot of mixed comments on it. A lot of old heads voicing their opinions, while some others are saying Strickland would definitely get it done. So we're going to put our opinions on that today. But before we get to that, let's go over the entire top 15 at middleweight. Now, before we get into the list, we have an honorable mention to make. This guy was the anchor being of middleweight, and I feel like we had to bring him up, even though he's not in the middleweight rankings anymore, and that is Marvin the Italian Dream Vettori. Now, how do we think he would do against the Spider in his prime?
I think he would do what he did to every other great he fought and just, somehow make it by.
Right, what is the Spider going to do to Marvin Vettori, really?
Right.
I just feel like he doesn't possess the power to knock him out.
No.
I don't think anyone on earth does.
I don't think there's a thing on earth that possesses that power.
I'm thinking
me.
Marvin Vettori would fight just like how a lot of Anderson Silva's opponents would fight, and that was walking forward with their chin up in the air with their hands down, and that's the best thing that Marvin Vettori does. However, Vettori has the most granite chin of all time, and I believe he is truly indestructible. I don't think anything on this planet could truly take him out.
True. He's like 6 Max Holloways put together.
Right. I could see a performance like the Forrest Griffin fight, except Vettori doesn't get dropped at all. He just walks forward into every single shot, throws and lands maybe a couple punches here and there, but trudges along, and Silva's just sniping.
He would lose 30-25, but it would be, remarkable how he survived.
Oh, I'm talking about 5-rounder. I think Marvin Vettori would survive a 5-round fight with prime Anderson Silva. He wouldn't win.
Crazy.
He wouldn't win at all.
Don't get me wrong.
He would exist.
He might have a moment where he lands a good punch.
It would have been an Anderson Silva classic.
Yeah.
It would have been one of the great fights of his career because it just would have been a masterclass for 25 minutes straight.
Absolutely.
It would have been fireworks.
Fireworks. Yes, sir. Well, I think that's all we got to say about the GOAT, Marvin Vettori.
All right, guys. Well, we hope you enjoyed the video.
Yeah, peace out. See you in the next one. Chill out. All right. Now, moving on to the number 15 ranked middleweight, Ikram Aliskerov. Ooh, this is a.
Dude, honestly, starting off kind of hard. I feel like
Aliskerov gets chinned.
Me too. I was thinking that as well. We all saw what Whitaker did to him. That was a fucking nasty.
We also saw what Hamza did to him as well.
True. Those uppercuts, man, are biggest.
He got colded by Hamza with an uppercut.
And I think Anderson Silva could throw something sneaky out there and shin him low key.
His striking is way better.
Elbows, those types of things being added to the mix. Aliskerov survives that. He kind of got a little scrappy in his last fight.
Yeah.
But I still just don't think he's enough. I don't think he's technically sound enough.
Yeah, real. I feel like he's got some grit, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah, but grit's not going to override your chin.
Yeah. Especially if this is prime Silva, where he's sniping you with counter hands, or like a flying knee, or a fucking front kick.
He was setting up some power shots.
His little rope-a-dope. I think Anderson Silva gets this.
Yeah, I think he gets this one done with ease.
Yeah.
I think he gets it in the first round. I think it's a first or second round.
First or second round. Yeah. So are these are all 5-rounders?
Yeah, these are all 5-round.
This is Anderson Silva with the belt.
Yes, prime Anderson Silva.
Right.
Before he lost to Chris Weidman.
Right. All right, moving right up the rankings. I can't see it.
Roman Dolidze.
Dolidze.
You know what? I think Roman Dolidze sucks. I think he absolutely sucks. Never liked the guy. Never was impressed by him. I think Silva beats him. I honestly think he does.
I have Silva by decision because Dolite is going to do what he did in the Christian Leroy Duncan fight and just refuse to engage the entire time.
Yeah, I could see that. But I feel like Silva would low-key engage with him. Like, I think, he would drop him and then land some follow-up ground and pound. Because Anderson Silva had some pretty nasty ground and pound.
That is also possible.
Yeah.
Dolite doesn't have a bad chin, but
No.
I still think,
It's
just really hard because it's kind of hard to finish someone who, like Dolite, not to diss the guy or anything, but his last 4 or 5 fights, not 4 or 5 fights, his last 2 or 3 fights have been, like, he's kind of done the bare minimum of what was required.
Right. There was a time where he knocked out Kyle Dawkins.
Kyle Dawkins and Jack Hermanson.
Yeah, but that was before Kyle Dawkins, drank some milk and got big and started fucking people up. I don't know. His prime was like 3 fights long. And after that, he just has not impressed me at all. It was until the Marvin Vettori fight. Well, both of them, he just looked terrible. But he is like Marvin Vettori, just without the grain of chin. Like except he just kind of throws overhands a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm going Anderson Silva. What do you
facts. I think Anderson Silva confidently takes number 14.
I think so. 2 in a row for Anderson Silva. All right. Now moving up to number 13, we got Christian Leroy Duncan, who just recently entered the rankings. Ooh, what do we think?
Is it just me, or does Leroy Duncan kind of give like a Silva-esque vibe to his striking?
Yeah.
In a kind of like hypnotic, snake charmer type of style.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I think he's a very flashy striker. He throws a lot. He's got really good footwork, and he kind of throws things that you're not expecting. Now, the thing with Christian Leroy Duncan is he lacks a lot in his fundamentals. And what I mean by that
I agree with you.
You'll never see this guy throw a boxing combo, like a straightforward combo. He's throwing wheel kicks and spinning elbows and fucking weird.
Yeah, he's countering your jab with a spinning back.
Yeah, real. You're never gonna see this guy land like a 1-2-3 or a 2-3-2. Rip the body.
Never heard of it.
No, this guy's never done. He's never done a day of boxing in his life. He just throws. He fucking practices taekwondo kicks on the bag, man. But it would lead to a really interesting matchup with Prime.
It would.
Yeah.
It would be. I don't know. This is tough.
I think I still lean Silva when you look at
definitely.
experiences there.
That's
right,
true.
It's an experience game, and Silva had some of the most experience in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I think he confidently takes number 13 rank in today's current I can't think of the word that I'm looking for.
Landscape of middleweight.
Generation.
Yeah.
Right.
The current era.
The current era, climate. What have you it?
All right, now moving up to number 12, we got Gregory Rodriguez, RoboCop Obama himself. Ooh.
Dude, this guy is a
fucking marauder. He's the Terminator.
For real.
Dude.
This would be a hard one for Silva. Honestly, I feel like.
I think so too, man.
He's got the footwork.
Contrarian here, guy. But I do think he's a little too static for Silva.
His footwork isn't very good, but the amount of reach that he would have on
his power, man. He touches you once, exactly.
That goes for anybody. If he was to touch Silva, it's over.
Let's think about this. He lost to Bruno Ferreira, and after that, he came back and he's put on some great wins and performances against he has a win over Christian Leroy Duncan.
He's got good wins.
He knocked out Bruno Ferreira in the rematch, which I was not expecting at all. He fucking folded Jack Hermanson.
That's right.
He outclassed Kopilov.
Yes, that's a good win too. And he did lose to Cannonier, but to be fair, he dropped Cannonier badly twice in the first round, and that was a war. They were going back and forth. Cannonier's a beast too. Honestly, I don't know. This is tough because I could see him getting pieced up on the outside for a little bit and then just landing that one bomb.
Yeah, real.
I think we also got to take into account cardio. If he really unloads early on, gonna get him late.
True.
Yeah.
Silva's going to be able to get away from those shots pretty easily at the beginning, for sure, because Rodriguez doesn't really set him up that well.
Right.
That's what I mean by he's kind of static. He's
Right,
not very,
right.
like, you know.
He's not moving around.
Guess where he's going. You can kind of avoid the danger.
For sure.
Right.
So, this one, I mean, I'm going to say, out of 10 fights, I think the Spider takes it 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Probably 8.
It's a tough one, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because let's not forget, the thing with Silva is he likes to fool around in the octagon.
Right,
That's what led to his demise against Chris
Yep.
Weidman.
I mean, Chris Weidman is a wrestler, really.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to win.
He cheated him.
Yeah, he should have.
Yeah.
He was
He was goofing off, and maybe, he starts piecing up RoboCop, starts landing leg kicks,
Facts.
and Gregory Rodriguez ain't doing much, and he starts to kind of, fool around, leave his chin down, and then Gregory Rodriguez unloads a big overhand.
And, RoboCop initiates insta-kill and gets him.
True, yeah. His ultimate might be charged up by then, so who knows?
Yeah.
All right, I think it's probably about time to move on.
Jared Cannonier, number 11.
This is another hard one, but I've got to say the Spider gets this.
I would agree.
I mean, I just don't think Cannonier.
The Prime Spider, it's hard to argue that he would lose to Cannonier.
Right. Now, we're also going off the current middleweights, not the Prime versions of them. This isn't UFC 6.
This is right now.
We're only counting the Prime Anderson Silva right now. So this is how everyone matches up currently.
Right.
And Cannonier did finish Silva.
He did, yes, that's right. But Silva was also 50.
I think we have to acknowledge that Silva wasn't fully in his prime.
Right.
That was like his 9th loss in a row or something.
It was 2019, March.
Yeah, I remember watching that, actually.
It was his second to last fight before retirement.
Right. Yeah, so I think Prime, he beats Cannonier. I think Cannonier's kind of like, he is like RoboCop, just with less power.
Yeah.
He's kind of stagnant on the feet, doesn't have the best
footwork.
footwork.
And we saw how he did versus Prime Izzy. He
Yeah.
kind of got just outpaced.
Yeah.
Out.
And Whitaker, too, don't forget that. Whitaker put a beating on
Whitaker as well.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
He almost got submitted by Derek Brunson as well.
That's right, yeah. And Silva had good submissions, too. His wrestling was not great. That was one of his weaknesses I noticed throughout his career. But his submissions were really good. He was able to find a submission even almost in defeat.
This is dragging on, fellas. 15 minutes in, we haven't even broken the top 10.
All right, let's move on to the top 10. Robert the Reaper Whitaker. Now, this guy's my favorite fighter of all time, and
He's getting chinned.
I'm not gonna be completely biased here. This is low-key a tough fight for my boy Whitaker because of how chinny he is. But I feel like he could mix it up with the wrestling. That's something Whitaker's really good at doing.
He is very well
He's a
rounded.
very good wrestler.
I would have to go the same way with this one, where I feel like there's a good chance, it's like a 7 or 8 out of 10 fights, the Spider gets it done, but, it's a fight, it could happen.
Anything could happen.
I feel like Whitaker has some of the best chance of
so far
all of these guys we've talked about.
Except
for maybe Gregory.
You know what? I'm going to go Whitaker by 48-47. I think it's going to be a close fight, and there's going to be a moment where he gets rocked or even dropped badly, but he recovers, finds the takedown, is able to smudge him to a decision,
Yeah,
I
something
think
like that.
Going similar to the second Izzy fight is what you're saying?
Yeah, or kind of like the Michael Bisping fight. I know that wasn't in his prime, but that's just how I would see it going, I feel like it'd be a very close fight. I think he'd be able to do good against the Spider.
Yep, so now, speaking of Anderson Silva versus Israel Adesanya. This is a hard one, man.
This is a tough one.
If only we could see this fight.
Right.
I think it'd be one of the greatest fights of all time.
I think so, yeah. One of the most striking matches.
Yes, for sure. If only we got to see it.
Now, right now, I don't know, because the thing is, everyone's like, oh, Adesanya's washed, but you can't say Adesanya's washed because he's losing these fights, because he still looks good in these fights despite losing. I mean, the DDP fight, he looked great. Even in the Imavov fight, he looked really good on the feet until he got caught. And then Joe Piper, he was laying good shots back. What were you saying?
I think the thing about Izzy is he doesn't have the same focus he had in his prime.
No.
Real.
he's kind of losing the plot a lot of the time mid fights. Like the Piper fight, he had that fight in the bag after the first round. Piper was breathing real heavy, and Izzy just started trading in the pocket from nowhere.
Yeah. He doesn't have the same grit.
He doesn't have the same fight IQ.
He's losing his focus.
Yeah, or the grit that he used to have.
Yeah, he can't remember the game plan. I honestly, I think if it comes to Israel versus Anderson, in Anderson's prime, honestly, if it's prime for prime, I mean, I think it's pretty 50-50, to be honest with you.
I honestly think Anderson Silva will get that done. I think he was a little.
I think we saw a surging Izzy versus a more washed.
Yeah,
right.
Silva.
Because
and I think that's kind of a
for sure.
And it wasn't a finish.
It wasn't. No.
But it was a 3-round main event.
And
so
this is
we didn't really get to see much.
And this is a worse version of Izzy right now. This isn't the contender Izzy. Contender Izzy was what I think was the most violent and aggressive version of him. When he was a champion, dude, he was so boring to watch because he would only throw leg kicks and jabs. He would just do what would win a fight. And honestly, I think Anderson Silva had more tools, and I think he wouldn't be afraid. Whereas Adesanya, when it came to tougher matchups, he didn't do as many risks. Whereas Anderson Silva didn't care. He would throw whatever he wanted at you.
True. That's why he's a goat.
I think,
and Izzy's a bitch.
And Izzy doesn't have the wrestling like Whitaker, so
True.
I'm gonna go Anderson Silva in this. Right now, I think prime Anderson Silva would be current Adesanya.
I agree with that. I think I was saying in both of their primes, I think it's pretty 50-50.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now
All right. Now let's move on to the number 8. Rainer de Ridder. This is a weird matchup, right? This is a super weird.
This would be a really weird matchup.
Holy fuck! Because Rainer de Ridder would be stumbling over his feet.
Yeah, I feel like this fighter gets this one done.
This is grappling heavy DDP, basically.
That's the thing, though. With Anderson Silva, his biggest weakness was those double legs, man. Like Chael Sonnen held him down for 5 rounds, and I don't think Rainer de Ridder would get subbed in the 5th round. I don't think he'd get subbed, low-key.
He's mainly a jiu-jitsu grappler. He's not much of a wrestler as much.
I want to say Rainer de Ridder gets the done, low-key.
I kind of feel like I just see it being one of those fights where it's like everybody says Silva's gonna knock him out, and then Rainer de Ridder tune forces his way to a decision win, like with Whitaker. He gets drops with like the.
It is a hard one for sure.
I could see. I don't know. I could see him picking him up and just fucking him up on the feet and on the ground and possibly getting a sub. Rainer de Ridder is pretty strong on the ground. I know he hasn't shown that his last 2 fights, but I mean those are against top level guys. So
he also needs to move up.
I agree. I think he's kind of.
He's also not a middleweight anymore. Now that we think about it.
That's true, but he's still in the rankings. So and same with Whitaker, yeah. So but it says right here. So I don't know. What do you think?
I honestly don't know.
I'm gonna go with a Spider split decision victory.
Split decision?
Like it shouldn't be competitive, but it's weirdly competitive.
Yeah. I don't know. I got RDR myself.
I really don't know, man. This would be one of those fights that I don't predict. Yeah.
You watch.
I just watch.
Yeah, no, that's
get excited for him to watch.
It is a very weird stylistic.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, you have no idea what's gonna happen, you know.
Yeah.
You literally can't predict like an RDR or a DDP fight.
Right. Yeah, for real.
That's true.
Fights you can confidently say one thing's definitely going to
Yeah.
happen.
All right. Let's move on to one we're slightly more confident about.
Ooh.
Emphasis on the slightly.
Joe Piper. Joe Piper.
Now, let me tell you something.
This is Cole's favorite fighter, just so y'all are aware.
If this was Joe Piper 1 year ago,
during the Kelvin Gastelum fight,
100 out of 10 times Anderson Silva chins him in round 1. That's 10 times per fight in round 1, by the way. Now, after his last performance, he got substantially better.
He did.
His footwork has improved a lot.
Yeah.
These guys are always like, oh, switch up. I'm still not a fan of him, but he's growing on me, all right? And he took leaps and bounds between those two fights.
He did.
He looked way, way better. And I'd have to give it to the Spider 7 out of 10 times.
Cole, do you want to give a little backstory as to why you...
The other three...
despise Joe Piper?
Honestly, just because that Kelvin Gastelum fight was so horrible. It really just pissed me off. I was just like... I couldn't believe that these guys were ranked so high. And I couldn't believe that the UFC wasted my time.
Okay.
And I was mad. That's really all.
Wow. All right.
What notification did you just get?
Timu.
Bro just got a notification for an Albanian flag. Albanian flags on sale.
Bro had my card.
That's so
I was
funny.
looking at them.
That's so funny. Supply, please,
guys, please. All right. Listen, Joe Piper would smoke Anderson.
Okay.
He would, dude. Did you not see what he did to what's his name? Abdul Razik.
What's his name?
I forgot his name. This
Who
dude is a
is
fucking muscle ball. Joe Piper picked him up like it was nothing and fucking dunked him on the
He's
ground.
not getting that close.
Yes, he's gonna do that to Silva, bro.
No.
He's gonna take him to. I mean, what did he do to Abu Smagomedov?
Never.
Fucking choked him out. Dude, Joe Piper is really good on the ground, and he's got nukes. In his
He
hands.
is really good on the ground.
That's something that people all think. Oh, he's a knockout guy. No, dude, his submission game is really
It's
solid.
definitely his best.
I think it's better than his striking look. It's more reliable than his striking.
Definitely.
His
He
striking-
should take everyone down and try and take
Dude,
them.
he's got a fucking powerful right hand. I could see him fucking wobbling Silva maybe on the feet and just fucking bulldozing him on the ground, like going for a fucking tackle, pick him up, start.
I mean,
beating him up
honestly,
on ground.
with the current aura of Joe Piper,
He's got some aura, man.
I don't know, dude. He gave his life to God, and I'm trying to like him now more.
It's your contrary.
And I'm not switching up, bro.
Like half-baked effort of I like Joe Piper.
I can't say that he's one of my favorite guys in the division yet, but he could work his way there with hard work, which is just all I'm asking for.
Yeah. What do you think, Alex?
Dude, I'm sorry, Joe Piper. He didn't really prove to me in the Izzy fight that he's not.
Nice!
That's crazy. Joe Piper would smoke Anderson Silva, dude.
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna have to see one or two more fights before
And
I
then
decide.
Izzy decides to trade in the pocket like
Literally.
And then he got tossed in.
Oh. Well, okay.
Like, I'm sorry, I still just have not seen enough from Piper to make me think that if he doesn't starch him in the first, that he's gonna win.
Real.
I don't know. I just think
I like Joe Piper, but I have to be objective here.
I'm just basing off the takedown threat because that's my biggest thing with Anderson Silva. I always thought GSP would beat Anderson Silva based on the takedown. I think he would destroy.
That's a fair argument.
Yeah.
But
I think GSP beats Anderson too.
That he tries to take Anderson Silva down.
I don't think Piper's doing that.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I would feel like he needs to go in the mindset, dude, you got to take him down.
Yeah.
I don't think striking, it's just too risky. Like, he could land that right hand, but I don't know. I'm still going Piper. I don't know. I got a weird feeling.
Alright, another 18-minute Joe Piper breakdown.
Yeah,
All right.
now on to Anthony Hernandez, dude. I mean, we saw what Strickland did to him. It wasn't even that hard, and we all know how hard Strickland hits.
Yeah.
The Spider knocks him out.
Yeah,
first.
unfortunately. I like Fluffy.
I like Fluffy a lot. I think he's a super entertaining fighter.
That's what I was gonna say, dude. Anderson Silva's clinch game, man. That was one of his best moves. I can see him just lighting him up to the body with those clinches. I mean, we saw Kevin Holland did to him. He did the exact same thing. Yeah,
So this is an easy one. We're taking Anderson Silva all day long.
Absolutely.
Body shot TKO, knees in the clinch.
Yeah.
Am I tripping, or is there two of a bunch of numbers in this list?
Yeah,
It's because some people like moved up and are tied. They're technically tied.
Right. Okay, now at number 4, number 2.
Cal Baralho.
Cal Baralho.
The worst fighting nerd.
There's new ones now that are worse. Probably.
I mean,
I'm going Silva.
I think Silva takes this one.
Worse than Kyle Baralho.
Yeah, real.
Yeah.
I think
Cal Baralho's just not that good.
Yeah,
Dude.
I just don't think he's really pushes a pace
He's
like the rest of
okay
them
everywhere.
do.
Yeah,
exactly.
decent.
He's above average everywhere, but he's just not elite anywhere. And Anderson Silva
He's good
is an
enough
elite striker.
to like, if anyone has a weakness, he can exploit it.
Right.
But if anyone has a strength, he really like can't quite get there on them. Like we saw Imavov, once Imavov was stuffing the takedowns, he was like kind of competitive on the feet at times, but was like relatively outclassed.
Right.
Yeah, so I think the Spider takes this one.
I think so too.
Pretty
I would
good.
agree. The Spider takes this one.
We move on to true number 4,
Notorious
Brendan Allen.
Well, Alex, he's your favorite fighter. Why don't we start with you?
I'll take it from here. Don't worry about it. I think everyone here at home, we all know Brendan Allen would take him down and submit him in the first round.
Real. We're gonna make a joke.
We all know
That's
that.
an if.
There's no if.
There's a huge if to that. If man Brendan Allen, we call him, because Brendan Allen is notorious for winning fights and then throwing his game plan out the window and shooting takedowns 10 feet away after dominating his opponents on the feet. Now, he's gotten better with this in his last 2 fights. He's looked a lot better, but it's still Brendan Allen at heart. And we know Brendan Allen will continue to do Brendan Allen things in his next fight against Edmund Shabazi, which we're worried for. I could see, like you said, him taking him down and sucking him, or he decides to strike with Anderson Silva and gets knocked the fuck out by like a counter shot.
Yeah, real.
As Brendan Allen's biggest fan, I honestly can't disagree with you there.
Right.
I've seen the guy fight too many times. I've been probably his most loyal fan of all time.
This is Brendan Allen's only fan in the world.
I watched him shoot a perfect takedown on Imavov, win the first round easily, and then shoot a takedown from 38 feet away. I mean, genuinely, it was a Walter Walker level takedown.
Yeah.
Head in between his arms, just sprinting forward.
Yeah. And the Fluffy Hernandez fight. I mean, same story there.
I mean, he literally had.
That's what I'm saying.
The TKO Fluffy.
You can't trust this guy.
No, you can't.
Fluffy went on the one knee, and
Yeah.
then he tried to guillotine him.
The GOAT, some would say. Anyways, moving right on. Nasruddin Imavov. I think the Spider starches this guy, to be honest with you, dude.
No, Mavov gets this done, bro. He's so fast. His hands are lightning fast, man, at middleweight. And he's got really good grappling, too. I think he'd find a shot. I think he'd knock out Anderson Silva, okay?
I think he gets Silva.
I think he'd get Silva. I think it'd be the same way he caught Izzy. Like
He's so fast. He's powerful. I think he gets Silva.
Silva likes to keep that chin high up, those hands down, man. I can see it happening. Yeah, I got a Mavov.
You guys are homosexual as why?
Bro's never watched a Mavov fight.
I can't remember one off the top of my head, no.
He did lose to Strickland on a week's notice, but we'll get to Strickland.
On a week's notice is kind of crazy.
We'll get to
But
that's strong Strickland. Different. All right, speaking of completely different, Dricus Duplessis, the former champion, man.
Dude, honestly,
Ooh.
DDP by Banana Peel.
Yes, falling piano.
Yeah. The Spider slips on a banana peel, falls right into the anvil trap,
Yes.
and it's wraps from there. His head is smushed, and it's all. Probably can't even do it.
DDP's gonna.
The road painted onto a bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, DDP paints a. He takes a big black paintbrush and he paints a circle on the octagon and Anderson Silva. Just bottomless pits.
Yeah. I could see DDP falling on his face and then snatching up a single leg, somehow taking Anderson Silva down and then getting a repeat.
That's, I think,
I
exactly
can see
how
that
the fight would
happening.
go.
That's how it would go.
I think Anderson would head kick DDP, and then
Ooh.
another DDP would walk in.
Yeah, from behind and grab him. While the other DDP starts teeing off him.
Yeah.
And then another DDP comes out from the sky and jumps on Anderson Silva's head.
Anderson Silva v. 3 DDP.
I think that's why we got 3 DDPs. Alright.
Yep. So, you heard it here first, folks. 3 DDPs destroy Prime Anderson Silva.
That's what it takes.
All right, moving right on to the number 1. Shut up.
The former middleweight champion.
Number 1 ranked middleweight in the world. Because he lost the belt, idiot. Hamza Chimaev.
Oh, everyone. Let's all laugh at Hamza.
Bro, we love Sopa.
We're the biggest Sapai fans ever.
Dude, Hamza is fine. Okay. He's not actually a loser. We like Hamza a little bit here.
He gets some respect.
We actually, all jokes aside, here at the Chill Guys, we do not dislike Hamza that much. All right? There's a lot of people that I would say hate Hamza. You know, he had a great run to the title. He had a lot of
time off.
I mean, if there's a fight that is like a drug, it's Hamzat versus DDP, dude. I mean, no fight in history puts you to sleep like that. I mean, it is the melatonin of melatonins, bro. Could die.
Yeah, shit.
Idiot.
Damn. That sucks. That's bad.
Yeah, Hamza's not that bad, dude. I mean, we don't hate him that much, so pie. Please give us the interview.
Anyways, Hamza wins this one.
Yeah, easy for sure. Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah. Quick takedown, submit. Yeah, it'll probably be within 2.5 minutes for sure. So moving on to the champ. Some would say the greatest middleweight of all time.
We're not saying that.
Yes,
What?
we.
Some would say that. And I'm here to tell you,
It's true.
he 50-45s Anderson Silva
I think so too.
every day of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. There's been a lot of debate going online that I've been seeing, and when I opened my Instagram and read the comments, I saw a lot of alarming responses in favor of Anderson Silva, which, what are you guys talking
Dude,
about?
literally.
What?
Sean Strickland easily 47-46 is Anderson Silva.
I mean, he's beaten every great middleweight besides DDP, but DDP's an anomaly. Sean Strickland has the style to beat mostly everyone at middleweight. I mean, his
Low-key,
defense, he's not getting touched by Silva. He's going to tire Silva out. He's going to try to throw all these weird strikes, and Strickland's just going to parry all of them. He's going to block all of them. He's going to keep marching them down, laying the teeps and jabs.
Yep.
Silva's going to get frustrated and tired. I think Strickland would easily piece him up to a 50-45.
Real, yeah. I mean, I think if you're Silva, the game plan here is just, lots of forward pressure and try and catch one of his teeth, low-key.
Yeah.
And trip him ground and pound. But, yeah, I think the top 3 guys, 4 guys, 5 guys in the division would beat Anderson Silva. So, prime Anderson Silva in today's current rankings, is he as good as he would have been?
Probably make top 5.
He's all right. He would probably be ranked with today's standard among the top 6
I agree.
current middleweights in the UFC.
He can make his way to top 5
For sure. Brendan Allen is easy to...
Household name of middleweight.
Right.
For sure.
I mean, Brendan Allen's an easy guy to squeak out a win against.
Super easy.
All you got to do is, give, 45%, and you're locked in.
Yeah. Well, we hope you all enjoyed today's video. Next time we'll be going how Sergey Pavlovich would do against every women's MMA fighter in the UFC. But for now, this has been our video. We hope you all enjoyed. Anyways.
And the video after that will be John Jones versus his wife, how would the match go if they fought 100,000 times?
Right.
We hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you in the next video. Take it easy.